Well, Bulls fans, Andre Drummond is expected to decline his player option and move on elsewhere. You know we're going to talk about it, but you got to hear the music first.
Cognac gang.
Shy Bulls podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I'm holding it down on today's episode for me and my co-host C-Dub. If you like what you're listening to today, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Now, earlier in the offseason, a few weeks ago, we had DJJ come out and say, I'm picking up my option. Andre Drummond come out and say, I'm picking up my option. But turns out that it was just cookies and cream coming out from both of those players. Derrick Jones Jr., decline, and Andre Drummond, decline. But those player options. And now these guys are moving on to the free agent market with Andre Drummond expecting to be a signing to the Dallas Mavericks. Now, if we're looking at Andre Drummond, I think he will be missed. And you know what I'm saying? It won't be too crazy, but there will be some things that we miss. We'll miss my man going out there doing something really, really good. And then something that was really, really crazy when he take the ball off the backboard, go down court and thinking that he was a guard or whatnot, and then creating some crazy turnover. And then you'll see other moments to where he was just a beast in the paint. And that's just what it really is. So he will be missed a little bit, nothing too crazy. And honestly, I'm not even mad at him. If we look at what Billy Donovan has done to DeAndre Drummond, yeah, it wouldn't, shake well with me either. You know what I'm saying? But I think that with him coming out and said, I'm picking up my option and then going ahead and declining that, he definitely should have held that to the chest a little bit more. Should have just came out and said, we're going to wait to see. You know what I'm saying? Instead of making a statement basically saying, I'm picking it up. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe the Bulls came in and was like, we don't want you to pick it up. We don't know those conversations between the front office and Andre Drummond. I'm not going to speculate, but for a guy to say I'm in and then suddenly be out, there has to be some questions on what happened to where you was in and now you're out. So we got to look at things like that. But kudos to Andre Drummond, and wherever he goes next. It's reported that he going to the Dallas Mavericks. Okay, cool. Go over there. Do your thing. Go ahead and grab all the rebounds because, man, was he a rebounding machine. Big guy. I think that the Chicago Bulls could have used him a little bit more, especially in some moments to where we had the question like, Billy, we need a rebound right now. Billy, we need a rebound right now. Billy, we are undersized right now, and you're running a 3 or 4 guard lineup, and it's just not conducive to winning right now. What are we doing? But in all, Andre Drummond was solid. This was a guy that played 12.7 minutes per game, gave you 6 rebounds, 6 points per game. In just 67 games that he played in, he gave you 8 double-doubles. Keep in mind, we just said 12.7 minutes. The man gave you 8 double-doubles. So shout out to him, and he went 60% from the field. Can't be mad at it. And then, it is what it is for him, man. It is what it is for him. Me personally, I'm not too mad about the departure, simply because I'm ready to see the Bulls try to build up a young, good backup center. You know what I mean? Is Marko Simonovic going to come out? Is Amada, the new undrafted center, is he going to come out and be able to provide the Chicago Bulls with some type of spark or provide some type of, value to this team? I think that the Amada Sanogo, he's athletic. He's good on his feet. He has a good post game. I seen him hit a few threes. We don't know how big, how good he will be. He still has time to work on that. He still got this off-season program, whatever off-season training that he's doing. You still got training camp. You still got summer league and all that stuff to go ahead and prove himself. So maybe he can step in, or maybe the Chicago Bulls might feel like Marko Simonovic is that guy. I don't know. He made me look like a fool about a year ago, but I'm not going to get my hopes up on Marko Simonovic right now, and I don't know how much the Bulls believe in him. So we shall see who will fill the void. I know there are some centers out there that the Chicago Bulls can entertain that might be restricted free agents, maybe like a Jackson Hayes. I mean, that might be something good to look at. I don't know. Or do the Bulls believe in their new player development coach that they just you know what I'm saying, picked up, Pat? So, you know, just to help develop these guys, get their game a little bit more fine-tuned and see how they can contribute to the team. So that's just what it is. Now, Drummond, you are officially out of the doghouse, my guy. You ain't got to worry about Billy Donovan anymore. You know what I'm saying? So kudos to you. I don't know what Jason Kidd is going to do down there for you in Dallas, but I know one thing that you can provide is definitely some rebounding and an option during the pick and roll, at least to get something going towards the basket when you got to go ahead, when you can go ahead and run that by Luka Doncic. So shout out to him. But that's it for today's episode. Just a quick update on Andre Drummond. The man went out there and declined his player option. So, you know, we're going to keep on talking about it. And hey, as always, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Make sure if you want to sound off on any of these videos and get your voicemail played or your text message read, call in on that number, 773-242-9219. This is another episode of Shy Boys Podcast. I'm Bobby. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one for sure.
Cognac. Gang.